let us move on to the Python. Okay, now let us start the introduction to Python. So please, I hope you are carrying a pen and notebook with you. Okay, so don't sit blindly. Online class kabatti, don't sit blindly. Please carry a pen and paper. Okay, right. So all of you take the side heading as Python. Now you write this definition, whatever it is visible on the screen, because in most of the interviews they're asking what is Python, what is Python. Okay, that means they're asking you to describe it. Okay, we can't say it is as a definition because a programming language doesn't have any definition. But here only thing is that you have to describe it, right? So write it. Python is a general purpose high level programming language. Python is a general purpose high level programming language which is interpreted, interactive, and object oriented. Python is a general purpose high level programming language which is interpreted, interactive, and object oriented. So this is what you have to say if someone asks you about Python. Okay, what is Python? If someone asks you, then you have to say this. History. Let us discuss a brief small history of Python. So it was created by Guido van Rossum in the year 1991. Python, it was invented, it was created by Guido van Rossum. So basically, Guido van Rossum, he was, from background of mathematics. In the year 1991, he created Python. So 1991 lo andarki telisi kani actually he was created in 1989 only. So 89 lone create chesadu. Then for approximately one and a half year to he was using it. He was used it. Okay. So after that he felt that okay, this is something good and this is something simple than other programming languages. So this may be useful to everyone. So hence he openly released it. Okay, meeting petty. So I'm using this application, I'm using this programming language. So it is giving me good results. So anyone can use it like that. He has announced, okay, in the year 1991. So that people used to say that Python came to know people. So it got named, from the TV cartoon shows. See, Python book and whatever the book you take, it will have a symbol of snake. Okay, it will have a symbol of snake. So basically, it is not named by snake. So this person Guido van Rossum, he was interested to watch the cartoons. He was very interested in watching the cartoons. So a cartoon show pair ఏంటంటే Monty Python's cartoons. Okay, so అవి చాలా పాపులర్ కాబట్టి పాపులారిటీ ఉన్న నేమ్ పెడితే కనుక లాంగ్వేజ్ తొందరగా అందరికీ తెలుస్తుంది కాబట్టి అందుకని చెప్పేసి పైథాన్ అనే నేమ్ తీసుకొని దానికి లాంగ్వేజ్ కి పెట్టాడు. సో బేసికల్లీ నేమ్ ఎట్లా వచ్చింది అంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ది టీవీ కార్టూన్ షోస్. ఆ కార్టూన్ షో నేమ్ ఏంటంటే మాంటీ పైథన్స్ కార్టూన్ అని ఉండేవన్నమాట. ఓకే, ద నెక్స్ట్ పైథన్ ఈస్ derived from the language called ABC. There is a language called ABC. So Python derived from ABC, not from C or C++. Few people say that C is the mother of all the languages. So Python also derived from C. No, sorry sir. Python is created using ABC, fundamentals of ABC. Python is to అందుకనే మీకు పైథాన్ నేర్చుకోవాలంటే ఏ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ అవసరం లేదు. మీరు సి వచ్చా, C++ వచ్చా, జావా వచ్చా అని ఎవరు అడగరు. ఎందుకంటే డైరెక్ట్లీ యూ కెన్ లెర్న్ వితౌట్ హ్యావింగ్ ఎనీ ప్రయర్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్. Because Python is not derived from other languages. Of course, it has used only ABC as a reference. That's it. Okay. ఈ ABC అనే ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ కూడా ఉంది. దీన్ని చాలా ఓల్డెన్ డేస్ లో వాడేవారు, ప్రజెంట్ వాడట్లేదు. ఓకే, దెన్ యూ కెన్ సీ www.python.org is the official website of Python. I hope you are writing these points. Okay, that's why I'm showing you. Later, you don't have a notes. Okay, so please maintain the notes. If you listen and leave it, then you cannot understand anything. We class attending feel undadu. So andukani, I know some of the students will not carry a notebook in the online class also. Please, you carry a notebook and pen. We have to write so many programs. For that, we need to work. We need to work it out, the logic. For that, you require a notebook and pen. You require a concept. You require a syntax. So that syntax, that concept, you have to write in the notes. Okay, I'll give you time to write. So there are some things which you have to write. Don't say, sir, I can take a pic. Sorry. You cannot learn languages like this by using the pics. So you write it. I will wait. I will give enough time to write. So you write it. Okay. The next is, okay, so www.python.org, that is the official website of Python. all the copyrights of Python are maintained by Python Software Foundation. Python ki sambandhina copyrights anni kuda Python Software Foundation, PSF in short. So these people are responsible. And see, previously there is Python 1. Now after that it was upgraded to Python 2. Then it was upgraded to Python 3. Right now we are using Python 3.11. So similarly, after maybe few months, you will be getting Python 12 also, Python 4 also, like that. Okay. So who is doing all these updates means these people are responsible. Python Software Foundation. Okay. So this is a brief history of Python. See here the questions asked mainly in the interviews are, you tell me define what is Python, then who created Python, okay, then which language is the base for Python, then similarly next is how Python got its name. Okay, so this is what they will ask you, what is the official website of the Python. So like this they will ask you. Next, let us move on to the features of Python. See, the list of 15 features is visible to you. So you write first the side heading. You write only this first term, easy, one feature. Second feature is scalable. Third feature is flexible. Fourth feature is portable. So you write the list, entire list. Then I'll explain one by one. So right now Python is easy because each and every feature is an interview question. Remember, each and every feature is an interview question. Okay, so listen carefully. So Python is easy. Why it will be easy? Because first thing is it has very less syntax. The syntax is less in Python. Okay, and also there is a less semantics. Semantics means symbols. There are very less symbols. It tests only text and symbols are very less. Another thing is that less number of, till now in Python 33 keywords. Okay, list of keywords are very small. So that's why Python is easy. Syntax తక్కువ ఉంటుంది, సింబల్స్ తక్కువ ఉంటాయి, సో కీవర్డ్స్ కూడా తక్కువ ఉంటాయి. కాబట్టి దీనివల్ల ఏంటంటే పైథాన్ ఓవరాల్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ అనేది చాలా షార్ట్ గా అవుతుంది. అండ్ పైథాన్ లుక్స్ లైక్ ఎ సింపుల్ లాంగ్వేజ్. ఓకే, so why Python is easy? Because of the three reasons. Because of less syntax, easy syntax, then less semantics, then less number of keywords. Okay, then second one is scalable. So scalability and reusability basically. So Python code can be divided into modules. So these modules can be reusable in other programs also. So generally one program is not used in other, but if the case matches, then what we can do is we can copy paste some lines directly in the other program. So that is allowed in Python. So hence we can say means Python codes are reusable. So that is called scalability. The next reason is flexible. The third feature is flexible. Flexible in the sense Python programs you can execute in any operating systems. For example, Windows, Linux, Mac, Android, iOS, Unix, any operating system you can run the Python program without changing the code. What I mean to say is, for example, you have written a program in your computer, maybe Windows 10 or 7. Then the same program as it is, you can execute in your Android mobile also. Same program without changing a single modification, you can execute in Linux also. You can execute in any operating system. So this is also called platform independent. So Python codes are platform independent. Okay, it's a platform independent language. The next is portable. Portable. What is portable? Portable means easy to move. So Python codes are easily transferred from one device to the other device. We can easily transfer the Python programs from one device to the other device. So this is called portability. So Python codes are portable. This is the fourth feature. Okay. Now next, high level. Already we discussed about this in the last class. High level languages are user friendly, means easy to learn, easy to understand the codes, easy to understand the analyze the other program also. So means these are very user friendly. Okay, so now you write the description for first 5. Okay, next one is interpreted. Already we discussed about this. Interpreted ante enti, compiler ante enti, assembler ante enti. So Python is interpreted type. So what is the advantage of this? Error debugging process is easy with the Python because it compiles the program line by line. So that's why error debugging process is easy. So that is interpreted. And the next feature is dynamically typed. The next one is dynamically typed. This is also called a duck type. Means what? So the data type of Python variable is assigned during the runtime. మీరు ఏ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ అనేది తీసుకోండి, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సి ఆర్ జావా, యూ కెన్ టేక్ ఎనీ ప్రోగ్రామ్. మనం వేరియబుల్ డిక్లేర్ చేసేటప్పుడే విల్ రైట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ కదా, ఇంట్ కానీ ఫ్లోట్ కానీ స్ట్రింగ్ అని రాస్తాం కదా. సో దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ వేరియబుల్ టైప్ డిక్లరేషన్. If you don't declare the type, then what will happen? The program will not be executed, right? But Python is not like that. It will be executed even though if you don't mention the type of the variable also. Okay? So ఎందుకంటే డేటా టైప్ అనేది రన్ టైమ్ లో ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది. రన్ టైమ్ లో ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అయితేనేమో డైనమికల్లీ టైప్ అంటాం. స్టార్టింగ్ రన్ టైం కంటే ముందే టైప్ అసైన్ అయితేనేమో దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ స్టాటికల్లీ టైప్డ్. సో యువర్ జావా, C++, these are all statically typed. But Python is dynamically typed. Okay, means the data type of a variable is assigned during the runtime. Next, memory management. So memory management is automatic in Python. So ever manage chestarante interpreter manages the memory. Mari vere language lo ante vere language lo it's setting of the programmer. As a programmer evaraithe code rastaro they have management. But in Python no, as a programmer you should not do anything. Only you focus on the logic, only you focus on the program, that's it. Because the memory management will be taken care by interpreter. So that's why Python memory management is automatic. The memory management is automatic. Next is support from modules. So Python has support from so many modules. There are 200 plus modules are available. There are 200 plus modules. Ante what is module? Module is nothing but a collection of functions. So for example, if you want to solve a data science problem, then you have to use the data science related modules. All the data science related problems are available in maybe 3-4 modules. So like that, 5-6 modules are exclusively used for that particular purpose. So atlantivi dadapu 200 plus modules unnai Python lo. So kabatti Python has got very good support from these 200 plus modules. It has got very good support. This is additional feature of a Python. No language is having support from this many modules. The next 10th one is access to database. See, oka product develop chesaru. Aa product ni meeru test cheyali ante you have to use some standard data. So that standard data is available with the cloud databases lo untundi. Mara database ki meeku access kavalante meer license purchase cheyali. Python tho వచ్చే advantage enti ante మీరు లైసెన్స్ పర్చేజ్ చేయాల్సిన పని లేదు. వై? బికాస్ Python is having link to many commercial databases. So if you use Python, then through Python you can access that commercial databases for free of cost. Okay, that's why it has got access to all major commercial databases. So in the process of product development, the total cost will be reduced. ఎందుకంటే మీకు లైసెన్స్ కొనాలంటే మళ్ళీ వాడు డబ్బులు అడుగుతాడు. అదే Python వాడితే మీరు ఎట్లాంటి లైసెన్స్ పర్చేజ్ చేయాల్సిన పని లేదు. So that's why it has got access to most of the commercial databases. It has got access to most of the commercial databases. Okay, now you complete the description and also write 11 to 15 side headings రాసేయండి. కంప్లీట్ అయ్యాక పోస్ట్ మెసేజ్ పెట్టండి చాట్ బాక్స్ లో. You try to finish the all 15 headings from 11. Yeah, what is 11th feature? Object oriented. So program can be written in 2 ways. One is logic oriented, second is object oriented. So object oriented program is it's the most sophisticated manner of writing the programs. Okay, so but Python supports object oriented programming also, but it is not mandatory to use the object oriented programming. So object oriented programming అనేది mandatory కాదు. కానీ if you are interested to follow the object oriented method of writing the codes, then you can follow. Python supports object oriented also. Then the next one is 12th one, open source. See, Python is fully open source, means license is available for free of cost. Its free license is available for Python. If you take other things, you have to purchase the license. And ఎందుకండి మనం కొత్త కంప్యూటర్ ల్యాప్టాప్ ఏదో పర్చేజ్ చేశారనుకోండి, we have to put something కదా. Windows kavali. If you require a Windows, then you have to purchase it. If you want to require a PDF to Word converter, you have to purchase it. If you require something, minimum tools also, MS Office could have purchased cheyalsinde. Nothing is available for free of cost, right? But entire Python is free of cost only. Entire Python is free of cost. It is a fully open source. That is why most of the people are trying to use it. Because if you use a free tool, Python, and if you develop some products, then no need to take anyone's permission to sell that product. So means you can save a lot of money in the which you have to spend on other tools for the purchase of what is this? You can call it as a licenses. Commercial license chala costly untai kada. So what avoid church me Python వాడడం ద్వారా. Then 13th is multi-purpose. Python is multi-purpose. So it is applicable to n number of domains. So already మీకు domains అని తెలుసు నేను చెప్పాను. For example, like lot of domains are you can say artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, okay, like web development, software development, app development, game development, animation development, natural language processing, artificial neural networks. Like this, there are n number of domains. దాదాపు 20 ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ ఎక్కడెక్కడ వాడొచ్చు మీరు ఆ ప్రతి ప్లేస్ లో పైథాన్ వాడొచ్చు. ఓకేనా? The next is embeddable. Python is embeddable. So embeddable means you can easily transfer the program into hardware devices. అంటే ఎక్కడెక్కడైతే మనం ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రోబో ఇస్ ద బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. రోబో ఇస్ a device, but how it is controlled using the programming, right? కోడ్ రాయాలి మనం రోబో, దాని ఫంక్షనాలిటీ కోడ్ రాయాలి. So that is what, so you are controlling a hardware with the help of a software. So that is called embedded system. So you can ఆ ప్రాసెస్ లో ఏంటి అంటే మీరు రాసిన ప్రోగ్రామ్ అనేది ఆ డివైస్ లోకి ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. ఈ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ అనేది మీరు పైథాన్ వాడడం వల్ల చాలా ఈజీ అవుతుంది. యూ కెన్ ఈజీలీ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ద కోడ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ టు హార్డ్వేర్. ఓకే, దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ ఈస్ ద లాస్ట్ వన్ ఈస్ ఎక్స్టెండబుల్. సో పైథాన్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ కెన్ బి ఎక్స్టెండబుల్. ఒకసారి ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసాం, దాన్ని మీరు ఎంత తర్వాత ఫ్యూచర్ లో ఎట్లాంటి డెవలప్మెంట్ అయినా చేయొచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అన్ని సాఫ్ట్వేర్స్ కూడా వర్షన్ 1, వర్షన్ 2 అని చెప్పేసి అప్డేటెడ్ వర్షన్స్ వస్తూ ఉంటాయి కదా. ఈ అప్డేట్స్ చేయడం చాలా ఈజీ ఇఫ్ యూస్ పైథాన్ బికాస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ సింపుల్. ఓకే, సో దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ so if you use Python, that is the advantage to you. So like this, there are wonderful features to Python which are good features. So what you go through with each and every feature and write the description and please read it, because each and every feature is an interview question. So they are asking, is Python high level? What is high level language? Can you tell me why Python is high level language? What is statically typed? What is dynamically typed? Python is statically typed or dynamically typed. Can you explain the memory management happens in Python? Okay, so what do you mean by embeddable? What do you mean by platform dependent? Or what do you mean by flexible? Like that. So they are asking like these questions. Okay, so be thorough with these features. So complete the description for remaining features also. Take the side heading as Python applications. Okay, next you take the side heading as Python applications. So write it. These are all the domains where you can apply the Python. You should know the list because they are asking in the interviews. Explain the 5 applications of Python or where Python can be applied. So please write down this list. వీటి గురించి in-depth discussion అవసరం లేదు, కానీ మీకు తెలిసి ఉండాలి. Sometimes they are asking you, can you tell me 10 applications of Python? Can you tell me what are the applications of Python? Where we'll use Python? Like that. So please write this list. Put applications of Python. So artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, then cybersecurity, data science, so Internet of Things, web application development, software development, game development, animation developments, artificial neural networks, natural language processing, voice processing, the speech processing, image processing, robotics, automation process, graphical user interface development, software testing, like this. There are so many fields. So write these applications. only list is sufficient because you keep on revising this list in the interviews they are asking. I hope all of you are writing. Some people are taking snaps and it's not suggestible, I'm telling you. తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఫొటోస్ మీరు చూడరు, మళ్ళీ మళ్ళీ నోట్స్ లో రాయరు. క్లాస్ లో టైం ఇస్తున్నప్పుడే మీరు రాయట్లేదంటే తర్వాత అసలే ఉంటారు. సో కాబట్టి మెయింటైన్ ద నోట్స్ అండ్ రైట్ ఇట్. I'll check one day, definitely I'll check everything, whatever you are writing. I will ask you to switch on the cams and I'll check it. So now we are familiar with history of Python. We know what is Python and we discussed the features of Python also. Then we also familiar with the applications of Python. The next that comes is installation of Python. So that we will take up in the next class. Okay. So today actually there was an interview. That's why I have attended little late. I joined it, but after starting of the class, some people came for interview. That's why I need to take the interview. So that's why I download and install each and everything. So I will demonstrate you and చూపిస్తాను, అలాగే మీకు ట్రై కూడా చేయిస్తాను. ఓకేనా? So we will stop at this point. So any doubts in today's discussion?